Hey there everyone, welcome back to Adam's Kitchen. So today we're going to be making a chili dog. Now chili dogs are one of my favorite ways to enjoy a hot dog just because you can pile lots of chili on it, lots of cheese and maybe some spicy peppers. It's just great. So let's get started by putting together all of our ingredients. As to be expected, we have chili, we have hot dogs, and we have buns. We could also add ketchup, mustard if you like, some shredded cheese of course, some fresh chopped onions, and jalapeno peppers. So this is all you basically need to make a delicious chili dog. You can add other things if you'd like. So we're going to start by pan frying the chili dog, or the hot dog I should say. And you can cook them different ways. Some people boil them, some people bake them, I don't know why, but some people grill them, which is great. But I was a little bit pressed for time and I was trying to make something for my lunch today. And trying to get these guys to function and work together for the camera isn't working out too well. But as you can see in the pan, it's becoming nice and crispy on the outside because in the pan I didn't add any kind of liquid, no oil, no butter, no water, nothing. And it's because the hot dogs, or these are actually, I think these are Bratwursts, they have a lot of fat and oil in them as it is. So those are kind of frying themselves, as it were. So let's let them cook around in the pan a little bit, try to get them in the center as much as possible for the best camera view, but of course they're not working. But hey, I discovered a new technique. If I press together and I push down, they'll self-rotate. There you go, and I learn something new every day. Okay, so now that they've cooked for a little while, I want to get all that juice, all that grease, all that flavor off the pan. And what I usually do, I just add like a couple tablespoons of water just to deglaze the pan, as it were. So move those around, get all that juice off of the pan. As you see, the water's turned a little bit brown because that's the flavor we're getting. And again, with just a little bit of that magic technique I just learned, and take them for a spin around the pan, get all that juice out. And as you notice, the hot dogs are still pretty crispy. The skin is nice and crispy. That's what I'm going for. Alright, now those are pretty much good to go. So I'm going to take those out and I'm going to start to toast the buns and try to get all of that flavor from the hot dogs into the bun. So I'll take the bun, kind of absorb all that juice, all that flavor. And put the other one in there. And again, no fat, no oils, no butter, just the grease from the hot dogs. And I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit to toast them, but not too much because we don't want to burn them. And just keep an eye on them. And the reason why we're toasting the buns, you don't have to do this, but the reason why I do it is because if you toast the bread, when it goes to add the chili, the sauce or the water from the chili isn't going to make your bun all soggy. And those look great, nice and toasty. Alright, let's come on to the exciting part, assembling the chili dog. So, the bun, hot dog, and let's see if I can do this professionally like they do on TV. Oh, looking good so far. Oh yeah, take a picture of that. Alright, so you do the same thing with the ketchup, but it's almost out of ketchup, so it's a little bit more difficult to squeeze, and not bad considering. Now, if you don't like hot dogs with mustard and ketchup, that's fine. Feel free to add whatever you want. And the pickled jalapeno peppers I put on, I chopped them up first to make them a little bit more spreadable, so there's more spice in every bite. And it seems that with a chili dog, everything seems to be chopped up. And here's the chili, and as you can see, the chili is not as watery as when we were in the last video, the last recipe. And to do that, I took the chili I was going to use for this chili dog and I cooked it in a pan to kind of evaporate the excess water. So now just kind of try to pile it on top. Feel free to add as much or as little chili as you like. Some people like a more messy chili dog, some people like it a little bit more controllable chili dog. I tried to see what I could get away with. That's looking pretty good. And of course, what's a chili dog without cheese? Melted cheese would go pretty well with this too. And to top it off, some freshly chopped onion to give it a little bit of a crunchy texture to the chili dog. And there you have it, one chili dog. And using the red, white, and blue because it was recently 4th of July. But I don't think the plate that I used really matches the scenario, but it was the nicest plate I had that wasn't needing of washing. And let's give it a taste test. My favorite part. Not too bad with the spillage. And that was really tasty. Actually, it's much better than I thought it would be. It must be the hot dog that I used. It's a cherry smoked hot dog. Alright, so there we have a classic chili dog. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you give it a try yourself at your next barbecue party. And as always, thanks for watching, and if you give it a try yourself, please share in the comment section below how it came out, what kind of ingredients or toppings you used. And as always, when you're cooking, try to keep it simple and fun. See you next week!